One hot afternoon, a mosquito landed on an ox's horn to rest. It sat there for a long time, preening its wings and watching the world go by. After a while, it buzzed and said proudly, "I've been here for quite some time, so I'll be leaving now so you can finally move freely." The ox, calm and unbothered, continued chewing its cud. "Oh, were you there?" it replied. "I didn't even notice." The mosquito flew away, its tiny heart sinking with embarrassment. It suddenly realized just how small and insignificant it was in the grand scheme of things. It had assumed its presence was a burden, a great weight upon the ox, but the truth was much simpler. It was barely even there. Before you assume you're the center of attention, think about it. Maybe you aren't as important as you believe. One day, a farmer walked into the barnyard, making his way toward the pig pen. As he reached in to grab a pig, the animal began to squeal and struggle with all its might, creating a terrible commotion. A sheep, grazing quietly nearby, watched the chaotic scene unfold. "What's all this fuss about?" the sheep asked, chewing its cud calmly. "The farmer catches us all the time, and you never hear us making such a racket." The pig, breathless and terrified, managed to cry out, "It's easy for you to say. When he catches you, he only wants your wool. But when he catches me, he wants my very life." The sheep stopped chewing and fell silent, a sudden understanding dawning in its eyes. It realized that the same action could mean vastly different things. Before you judge someone's reaction, think about it. Maybe their pain is something you've never had to feel. One day, a small frog was sitting by a pond when he saw a magnificent ox grazing nearby. He felt a pang of envy at the ox's tremendous size. He thought to himself, "If I just try hard enough, I can be as big as him." He took a deep breath and began to puff himself up. His friends warned him to stop, but he ignored them, his eyes fixed on the ox. He huffed and he puffed, growing bigger and bigger. When he was nearly double his size, he wondered if he was big enough yet. He felt a sharp pain and then nothing. As his friends watched in horror, they realized with grief that he had let his envy and pride lead to his own ruin. Before you let jealousy consume you, think about it. Maybe your own worth is already enough. One day, a great war broke out, pitting the birds of the air against the beasts of the land. When the birds seemed to have the upper hand, he flew to their ranks, showing off his wings and claiming to be one of them. But when the tide of the battle turned in favor of the beasts, he quickly scurried to their side, baring his teeth and insisting he was a beast at heart. The war raged on, with the bat switching his allegiance whenever it suited him. When peace was finally declared, both sides came together. The birds rejected him for his betrayal, and the beasts turned their backs on him for his deceit. Alone and ashamed, the bat flew away to hide in the dark, belonging to neither group. Before you switch sides for personal gain, think about it. Maybe you will end up with nothing. One sunny afternoon, a busy ant was scurrying across a garden path, gathering food. He saw a caterpillar moving slowly on a leaf and couldn't help but laugh. "Look at you," the ant sneered. "So slow and clumsy. You'll never get anywhere in life." The caterpillar simply continued on its journey, offering no reply. The ant, feeling proud of his speed, went about his day, completely forgetting the encounter. He was mesmerized by its vibrant wings and elegant flight. Just then, he recognized a familiar, quiet strength in its presence. It was the caterpillar, transformed. A wave of shame washed over the ant. Before you judge someone's progress, take a moment to reflect. Perhaps you are only seeing a single chapter of their beautiful story.